And thanks to Mr. Nambirajan and of course to his wife Satya, everybody, and also dear friends who are here as participants, and also to Paytm for putting up this quiz. Thank you very much. And here we go for the preliminary round of 20 questions. Question number one on the screen. The normally super rich organization is now facing a resource crunch due to lockdown. The chairman of the organization recently met Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, and asked for rupees 50 crores in lieu of a pile of rupees 500 and 1000 old demonetized currency notes. Identify the organization. So organization maybe 3 words, but I can accept abbreviation also. And I'm looking for just one keyword or at least two keywords. It is an organization. It is super rich, but of course, whatever the resources they are already having, they can't spend it on day-to-day expenses because the bylaws, the code of conduct protocol is something like that. So that at least for day-to-day expenses, the chairman is asking for at least rupees 50 crore in lieu of the pile of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 all demonetized currency notes. They are having a pile. So that's our clue. Identify the organization. Okay. Question number two. We are talking about 1820, 1830, that particular era. That is East India Sugar Company. You know that even now we are having EID Parry, East India Distillery. Actually, they manufacture sugar for sure. So East India Sugars, it's age old. And compared to the Western sugar manufacturing, this particular East India sugar manufacturers, that is East India Company sugar manufacturers, they wanted to market sugar with a particular assurance. The assurance says in the bowl itself, East India sugar not made by dash, fill in the blank. They are giving an assurance. It's not like that the Western counterparts. There is an assurance. Don't worry. This sugar is free of what this? That is not made by East India sugar, not made by what appears there. One word. Question number three. It is about a sports person, American sports person, who said it. He retired in 1980. To give you a particular timeline, retired in 1980. If I were to say, God, why me? About the bad things, then I should have said, God, why me? About the good things that happened in my life. Because he's talking about the 1980, he retired. After that, he died in a particular situation. Okay. That particular situation, because he was in limelight, mainly because of his situation. So that American sports person, in particular interview, sir, why you? He said, God, why me? About the bad things. Then think about all his winnings. At the time, I should have asked God, why me? About the good things that happened in my life. So I want the American sports person's name. Question number four.
Sir, I guess somebody answered in general
Public chat.
Yes.
Public chat, please, if you are answering in public chat, please note that if it happens again, you will be disqualified. Your answer sheet will not be valued again. So this time, of course, out of tension, maybe anxiety, or at least the speed and all that, please take care of it. If it is happening again, naturally you will be disqualified. First time it's okay, no problem. No problem, don't worry. If everybody gets 1 point, I don't mind. Okay, so this is actually a book written by a lady, Kaumudi. Kaumudi is actually Moonlight. This book got published in 1937. Her husband died in 1936. It got published. And actually now Shivurani Devi is her name. This particular lady herself a writer, but her husband more popular writer. Naturally, the husband overshadowed this particular lady. Only after his death, she came into limelight with one book, a collection of short stories, that is Moonlight. Another one, a memoir of living with the illustrious husband. So this is 140th year of that particular writer. I want the writer's name, or I want this lady's husband's name. Question number 5. Question number 5. It is a little bit cryptic question, but I will give some more clues. The 300 club members are required to run naked through all 24 time zones to qualify. It is impossible, isn't it, to run naked through all 24 time zones. It is practically not possible, but it is possible in one particular location. So the question is where the club is located. They are all actually employees of a particular scientific research station. That's your clue. So if they run a particular distance naked means that is it. So if they run the particular distance in that particular location, they can cover all the 24 time zones. That is your clue. Second clue is they're all employees of a particular scientific research station. So where the club is located.
Sir, how specific should we be?
Specific, you'll have to give me the exact location's name, where the scientific research station is located.
Okay, sir, thank you.
I can accept variations, no problem. Question number 6.
Before, sir, just a minute. For all the scorers, Vishal,
yes.
Srinivasan, in case if it's difficult to score all the 10 people, just take screenshot so that we can refer to it later and complete the scoring. Yeah, scorers, please take screenshot of answers. We can refer to it later to complete scoring.
Someone answered again on.
Can you tell Parthopratim not to answer to everyone?
Someone answered on the group.
Someone answered
Guys,
everyone
please.
again.
This second time.
We are having at least some 40 members or something like that. I hope that all of them are regular quizzes. But of course, online quizzing is a little bit perplexing, but I understand. Please.
Sorry, who messaged it
The person
again?
is doing it again.
Who is it?
It is
Partha Pratim.
Pratim.
Okay, sorry,
Disqualify.
Partha. We might have to
Disqualify.
disqualify
If
you.
it happens again, please disqualify. It is spoil sport.
Like we can remove him from the group actually.
Yeah, I am removing him from the group. Yeah, he is removed. We can continue.
Okay. Guys, those who are online, please remember your scorer name is very clearly given. The answer should be typed and sent in private chat to your scorers. Don't spoil. It is not a discussion. It is a competition. Prize is there. Okay, please kindly cooperate with us. Question number 7.
Sir,
Sorry,
I couldn't see the sixth question, sir.
6. It is 6. I missed it. 6. It is an advertisement, print advertisement from Bayer Pharmaceutical Products, and there is a list of their products. Aspirin is there, Lysitol is there, Cellophane is there, and I have concealed one product, the sedative for cough. The sedative for cough, that you'll have to fill it in. Bayer manufactured it. Then later, I think they withdrawn it. Bayer Pharmaceutical Products. And they popularly, and in a newspaper, they gave this advertisement. And all the aspirin and all that, etc., etc. This particular one, then it was recognized for cough, the sedative for cough. Fill in the blank. All the questions are pretty guessable. Question number 7. In 1700s, the word, we are talking about a particular word, the answer I'm looking for is a word, in Afrikaans, described an armed and mounted unit of men employed to reclaim stolen property. Winston Churchill popularized the current usage of the word in 1940s to indicate a specially trained assault troop. However, the Latin original word was manus, indicating hand. Identify the word. Most probably your clue is there in the popular version, Winston Churchill. That particular paragraph may give you a clue. The Latin original word manus, that is also a clue. Question number 8. Yes, this is an advertisement given in 1929. They actually, of course, you see the word cigarette is there. This particular cigarette manufacturer, the company, run a competition, and that is for handwriting, okay, for having a distinguished handwriting competition. Of course, the cigarette was then meant only for ladies. So the prizes were announced for ladies with distinguished handwriting. You are looking at Catherine winning this prize. So she has written dash a cigarette for those who can afford 20 cents for the best. So fill in the blank which brand of cigarette we are talking about. Which brand of cigarette we are talking about. Nine. This French musician, inventor Jean, it should be J, there is a typo there, Jean Francois Soudre, devised a system of communication in 1827. He assigned various combinations of the 7 different notes of the musical scale to all the words in spoken language. Playing this different combination of notes on any musical instrument can convey messages. So this particular instrument or any musical instrument with this particular notation can convey any message. Through that, we can talk to people. What was the name given to the system by the inventor? He gave the name in 1827, but we are all assuming it much later. The name became more popular because of some other invention. But he coined the name first for this communication system. Question number 10. Yes, you are looking at an art form. This is also an art form, modern art form. It is called dropping a Han Dynasty urn, a vase, by IVV, a Chinese artist, sculptor, and very intriguing and very disturbing artist, and he is doing all these stunts to get the attention of people. This happened in 1995, and everybody asked, of course it is 2000 years old, that particular vase, and it is, of course, then it was worth nearly $1 million. Why? Is that, yes, it is. That's what I want to make a statement against a very popular quotation. So through this art, through this gesture, through this artistic gesture, by creating this art, he is actually making a statement against a very popular quotation. We can only build a new world if we destroy the old one. Who said it? Chinese artist, IVV. So art form is just simple, taking the Han Dynasty and breaking that vase, that's all. 2000 years old and $1 million worth. That's it. That is art form. And he's making a statement against the popular quotation, we can only build a new world if we destroy the old one. Who said this quotation? Question number 11.
Sir, you need only the who said it.
I said I want who said the quotation, we can only build a new world if we destroy the old one. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. Next one. Question number 11. Simple, easy, one-liner. 11th question. What was independent India's official name between August 15, 1947 and January 26, 1950? January 26, 1950, we are becoming officially our current name. But between this particular period, August 15, 1947 to January 26, 1950, what was India's official name? I'm looking for a keyword.
Sir, there are two words for this, right?
Official name is, there is one word that is very important.
Okay, sir.
That is officially written and proclaimed.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Proclaimed, the word proclaimed. So I'm looking for that particular one word. Question number 12.
Oh, so the answer for question 11 is one word.
No, it is actually etc. of India, something like that. I'm looking for the keyword. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, you are looking at a battlefield, the Battle of Copenhagen, I think so. And you are looking at of course, the commander, Navy commander, admiral, whoever it is, Horatio Nelson. Okay, and the legend says that this particular gesture, the way he is looking in, or the particular happening, okay, it provided an idiom to English. What's that idiom? Okay, you need not write the full in. I'm looking for just two words. It is an idiom, and the idiom is having its roots in this particular happening, Copenhagen battle. The commander, Admiral Nelson, and he is looking at something that's happening, because that's something that's happening, it needs his attention, and he is doing something. This particular gesture, according to a legend, provided an idiom to the English language. What is that idiom? So I'm looking for just two words. Okay, two words. The two words are there. Before that, what is prefixed? I don't care.
Sir, could you give the meaning of the idiom?
Idiom I can't give. Okay, because it is visually explained. It is visually explained. It is 100% visually represented. If you know about Nelson, of course, you know that. 13. Simple one. Question number 13. Which movie is explained by its director as below? It is an upstairs downstairs movie that explores every available rung in the ladder of class aspirationalism. The recent movie, a much talked about movie. It is an upstairs downstairs movie. If you have seen the movie, you could have seen lots of upstairs downstairs scenario. In most of the frames, he has captured the upstairs downstairs, the theme. It is there everywhere in the movie. He is exploring this particular ladder of class aspirationalism. Which movie? Question number 14. Yes, this is a new plan. Okay, new plan. Look at the visual. It is of course a blueprint, or it is of course a drawing, and it is particularly a design for a forthcoming construction. Forthcoming construction, don't tell me some temple or something like that. It is not exactly for a temple. It is something related to the temple. It is a design for which particular location, and the location is currently much in use. And the design is for which particular location? A particular area. Of course, that people will come and go. That's your clue, where people will come and go.
You just need.
This is the design.
You just
Yes,
need.
I just need. Give me the spare place and of course two words. Question number 15. Complete the quote by Mexican President Andre Manuel Lopez. Currently, he said recently, just 2 or 3 days before, let's make the deal. So let's hurry up and end dash, so that I put on a mask and no longer speak. Yes, he is actually refusing to put on masks during this corona period. And he's saying that. So before talking about Corona, please give me some assurance. Let's make the deal. So let's hurry up and end dash so that I put on a mask and no longer speak. So fill in the blank. (16) Saving Mr. Banks. There's a movie produced by, of course, Walt Disney. So I want the name of the character played by Tom Hanks in this movie. I want the name of the character played by Tom Hanks in this movie, Saving Mr. Banks.
So you can't say that the character is Mr. Banks.
No, but work on it. Okay.
Okay,
You
sir.
are on the right track, I will say. You are on the right track, I will say, but it's not Mr. Banks. Okay.
Sir, can
Question
you please
number-
repeat the question?
Yes. Saving Mr. Banks in this movie, I want the name of the character played by Tom Hanks. Yes, question number 17. Yes, it is a little bit easy, but I want to just change the pace. Lots of movie and all that. As the umpire, what will be your decision in this particular situation? The wicketkeeper fumbles a catch. The ball dropped onto the bails and suddenly little bit bounce back into the hands of wicketkeeper. It hits the bails. The bails is actually fallen, and in this particular moment, the wicketkeeper has taken the ball. The batsman was in his crease, so there is no stumping. The possibility is not there. Is not stumped out. That is not possible there. There is no stumping. But the fielding side appeals. Is it out or not out? So answer you'll have to give me out or not out. He fumbles a catch. The ball drops onto the bails and bounces back into the hands. So the fielding side appeals whether it is out or not out. 18. Yes. This is a tricky one. Stocks feet. I'll tell you one term, one phrase, stocks feet, that explains this picture. Stocks feet is actually, we are talking about a French term. The French term literally means stocks feet. Now we are having a word that is derived from that French word meaning stocks feet, that indicates lineage, family tree of a person or any living being. Okay. So lineage or family tree. That's why you are looking at the family tree like structure at the stocks feet. Which particular English word that indicates family tree or lineage we are derived from the French word that literally means stocks feet.
So what feet? I couldn't. It wasn't clear.
Stork. You are looking at the picture, the bird. The bird.
Sorry, sir.
You are looking at a bird in the visual, isn't it? Are you looking at a visual?
Yeah. I can see.
You are looking at a bird, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Stop.
bird is having two legs, isn't it?
Correct.
And there is a family tree. Okay.
Right.
So which English word is derived from the French original word? Question number 19. Question number 19 is about Tamil Nadu. Actress Sheila of Chemin fame and Jayalalitha were contemporaries in South Indian cinema and close friends. Sheila has also acted in lots of Tamil movies. When they achieved stardom a little bit later, they decided to construct their dream houses. Of course, both of them, They constructed their houses in Chennai. And Sheila wanted a magnificent fountain in the front porch of her house because they started earning so much of money. So they planned for very big houses. Magnificent fountain in the front porch. But later, her friend Jayalalitha, when she started construction, she wanted some particular feature in house with at least 2000 square feet. When constructed, it was a little bit lesser, but initially her plan was having a 2000 square feet something. So what was that idea? What Jayalalitha wanted with 2000 square feet space in her house? Sheila wanted a magnificent fountain, but Jayalalitha wanted a 2000 square feet, some other feature in her house. What is that? Question number 20. Yes, I'll read this guy's Irish sportsman and a businessman, a textile businessman, William Macram. And as a member of Irish Football Club, he has contributed something to football. So whatever he contributed, a concept, still it is part of the current football code of conduct or playing method or rule, whatever you say. Okay. So what was his concept to ensure fair play in football?
So can you repeat the last thing you said?
Yes. William Macram that is most probably 1800 or something like that, 1890. He gave one particular concept to football. Okay. That concept, he ensured that it will avoid foul play in football. That is currently very much followed, or what was introduced by William Macram to football. That's a memorial for him.
The blank is single word or more than one word?
2 words. 2 words. To ensure fair play, to avoid foul play.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it. So scorers, get ready.
Do we have a read-end?
Yes, that's the end. Only 20 questions.
So do we have a read-end for this?
No.
So can we have 2 minutes to enter answers?
can we have some time for this?
Yes, you can go ahead, but time limit may not exceed because only the first answers are taken. You can't change your answers now.
Not changing, I skipped a few of them.
Yes.